Welcome to 1407 Gray Malkin Lane. This is the living memory of the X-Men. Today we are doing the review of what was advertised as the Halloween issue. X-Men 4. Look at that. Such a great cover. This was written by Jerry Dugan. I don't know how those J's and G's work. And it was penciled by, who was it? It wasn't Pepe Larraz. It was Javier Pina. Okay. Whatever. I like this opener. Nightmare is immensely powerful. He's conquered a splintered realm. Just read it. Gotta love it. Halloween issue, I'm in. Okay, so we get the happy couple, Scott and Jean. They're in bed, like naked, so that implies stuff, but you know. Am I the only person who sleeps with their clothes on? Whatever. We go through the dreams of each X-Man. And we see Scott. We see he feels guilty over being pushed out of the plane, getting hit, getting hurt, having to save his son by sending him into the future. Like, he really thinks that he doomed mutant kind, which is, I mean, I understand he's a leader, but come on, man, you can't take all that into yourself. But the more interesting one is Jean. Okay, I kind of understand where Black Girl Marvel was saying about Jean. Because her nightmares, she's only worried about that one time where she destroyed a galaxy. Not when she took another woman's husband. Not when she usurped said woman from the family, just erased her. Not even with all the, what was it? Yeah, that. Yeah, when she was doing Wolverine all that time. That was, like, she's cool with all that. But the Phoenix thing, that's the one thing she's guilty about. Hey, just saying. She is a white woman. Okay. When I saw Nightmare right here, I was like, oh, this is going to be fun. Because the last time I saw Nightmare that I really remember was back in classic, to me, Generation X 22. It came out in 1996, October. And it was just... Nightmare was messing around with Emma Frost, which I think is kind of funny, you know, little connections. This is, yeah. One thing I guess I just put a bad taste in my mouth was when Nightmare used the term that a lot of people like to coin when it comes to the X-Men, child soldiers. No, you can't. If that's the case, then the Justice League with the Teen Titans, they got child soldiers. Batman has child soldiers. But totally negating the fact that with Batman, all of them chose that life. Batman was always, no, don't do this. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. Jean is not a child soldier. No. It's not like her entire life has been this entire war. She's done other stuff. It's just people don't want to think about that. And Laura Kinney, Wolverine, she has won the Dum Dum Award because essentially she thinks that if she were to find out what happened in the vault with Synch, she would fall in love with him. Really? That's a really reason. That is such a stupid reason. Like, why? She could be curious. I mean, yeah, she's gonna see things from Sync's perspective, and I've said this in the past. What happened with Sync and Wolverine was a proximity infatuation because she was the only one around that he liked. But it did kind of imply that Darwin and Sync were kind of into each other, but I guess that was a misdirect. Wolverine, Laura is her namesake. She is a very, very stupid person. I'm done. Can I tell you where? This is why I'm the living memory of the X-Men. I remember the past and the present at the same time. We get Nightmare. I really like how Nightmare is... What's going on with Nightmare is a reflection of what's going on in the death of Doctor Strange. Apparently, Nightmare was so scared of Doctor Strange, he had to wait until he died to start talking trash. He's like, thank God he's dead. I could just go around, I could walk around, got some moving around money. Like, he's enjoying himself. And then he goes through Cyclops' mind, his infidelities. This really kind of bothers me. It's kind of... Okay, I know a lot of people don't like Cyclops, but for those who do, come on, that's not even fair. Cyclops was not wrong in the slightest. He was adjusting tactics. It's just people don't like it when you start winning a lot or start telling the truth, because people will believe bold-faced lies if it's pretty. The Avengers. We get some more pettiness between Jean and Emma. All in all, we see Nightmare. Okay. I swear, the less you know about this place, the better. So eventually we get Jean and Nightmare having more like a piddle, like a slap box. And Jean essentially, well, I think this really explains it. Yeah. All right. At the end of the day, I wasn't a big fan of this issue. I thought it was going to do something with the Headless Horseman. I thought it was going to be a bit more fun. But no, this doesn't carry... It's a filler issue. And it's really... I was really hoping for something great. And Dugan, strike one. I'm giving this book a 3.25 out of 5 stars. I didn't really like the art. Pepe Larraz, like, you can't have another artist step in after a great artist. It's kind of like losing your dad and getting a really crappy stepdad who's trying, but it doesn't work. He's preaching. But for 1407 Great Mountain Lane, I'm signing out.